Couture trying to move it up the boards for Wingles, but it's blocked in the corner. Now Couture leans on TJ Oshie, number 74. Oshie, a member of Team USA at the Olympics in Sochi. His pass to the right wing side, and the shot saved. After all that double skipper goes past Brodeur.
The dreaded double skipper. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's ugly.
Jake Allen setting it up behind the St. Louis net. As you noted a couple of times already, these teams will play their entire season series between now and January 8th. So it's going to be interesting as the familiarity grows, and of course the content grows as the Berglund shot is saved by Niemi. And it pops out to Oshie. He'll play it to the boards. And now the breakout for St. Louis. David Backes sends it in hard to this side of the ice for his line mate Oshie. Oshie bumped out of the way by Tomas Hertl, but it's Backes again. Now behind the net, the Blues set up, and Niemi with a great save. Lindstrom with the pass. And that's the best scoring chance of the game so far. Backes checked by Hertl, but he gets the puck away. Now TJ Oshie across center ice into Sharks territory. Trying to get around Tennyson. He did with a nice move. Niemi the save. Sharks trying to clean it up here and get it cleared. Just going back the other way to Bouwmeester. Sharks on a line change. Here's Steen. Steen on the near boards. Drops it for Bouwmeester. That's blocked by Desjardins. Now Lapierre trying to muscle it behind the net for Steen. Steen back up top. The shot in traffic. Niemi finds that puck as it drops. Here's Tarasenko again, but he gives it right back. Sharks come to center. It's Goodrow with Carlson. Goodrow trying to play it off of Allen's pads if he can there, it looked like. Back to Desjardins, but he couldn't settle it or get it to the front of the net for Scott. As Reeves is angled off the puck nicely by Dillon. And now played out by Butler for St. Louis. Back come the Blues. From the point, a shot that reaches Niemi. Knocks it with the pad. Now Tarasenko in front, and Niemi, a great save off Platerra. And now Hannon into the zone. Or Hertl lost it. Back come the Blues. David Backes shoots. Niemi the save. Big rebound. Drops for Pietrangelo, and his backhander goes high and wide. And now the Blues. Paul Stastny. Stastny, 7 goals so far this season in his new role with this club. Puck to the net, and Niemi catching that amidst considerable traffic in front, including Stastny. Shattenkirk reaching out, clearing that away. And now Tarasenko gives it back to Marleau. He'll shoot from the angle. Allen the save. Rebound to Couture. Logan trying to get it up to the point. Eventually it does get there, and Dillon's shot blocked out of play. Thursday against Edmonton. Dillon, as you mentioned, had an assist. His 4th helper of the year. There's a shot by McGinn, and then on the rebound, his backhand goes wide. Dillon is also a +3 in that game Thursday, as Jake Allen will cover this up before John Scott can do any damage.
Points in 4 of the last 5 games.
Jackman. And out on the wing, David Backes. He'll wheel the backhander off the glass. Sharks with quick transition. Here's Goodrow on a nice feed from Carlson. And the glove saved by Allen. Marleau for Couture. Logan skates across the St. Louis line. Thornton, Braun, shot saved by Allen. And now the whistle. Thornton continues his strong night in the faceoff circle, wins that draw. Couture shot saved by Allen. Pavelski was there, but the rebound controlled by Pietrangelo, and he shoots that onto the bench.
Stand up, show the refs it went over the bench glass, the glass on the bench.
Here's Thornton, power play continues. Couture the shot. Allen a big save, and then Pavelski missed on the rebound.
Just on the task at hand.
Couture. Sharks with about half a minute left on this power play that has produced a number of quality chances. Burns, and that's tipped. Off a blue stick. Burns fires. Allen saves. Thornton trying to bat it in out of the air, and he got a piece of it, but he couldn't bunt it home. 1-1 of 7. There's a wrister. Allen with the save. Loose puck in front. Elker Carlson whacking away at it. Alex Pietrangelo controlling for St. Louis. Sick quickly, still in the Shark zone. Braun steps up, goes with the board pass to Desjardins. He'll shoot it and score! Desjardins breaks the scoreless tie.
And it's the Sharks' second line, and it starts with a perfect indirect pass from Braun. Desjardins catches it on his backhand, a power move, bad angle, slips one past Allen, but he's fighting off the check from Pietrangelo. Allen, ooh, that's like the 11 hole down there, just misses it on the short side. What a pass from Braun. Great pickup by Desjardins.
Backus for Pietrangelo. Niemi to save, fat rebound, but the Sharks on it. Can't get it out, though.
And he came out and caught that puck. I like that. Very aggressive save.
Now Jaskin holds up, take the shot taken by Pietrangelo, and on the rebound, they score. And we're tied 1-1.
One thing I've noticed down here at ice level is the Blues have been stretching to their right side most of this period. And they get the puck in the offensive zone. There's a shot, rebound, and there's the shot from the point. There's the rebound. And that's just finding puck. You know, sometimes the pucks, you can't find it. You don't get puck luck around the net.
To the cross for Burns. Burns stick handle, shoots off a skate. Back comes Lapierre. A breakaway now. Steve Ott, his first goal of the year, and it's 2-1 Blues.
James Shepard's going to have to go try and take a stick. Look, they're even keeping the puck here. That's Ott's first goal as a Blue. And this whole bench just erupted after he scored. That was a great pass by Reeves. Snuck in behind Burns and Dillon. And Steve Ott, we've talked about him, and he makes an impact. And there's a look from the Prism net cam. It just beats Niemi short side.
Control by St. Louis. Shattenkirk playing it up to Alex Steen. Good stick by Couture to knock it away. Now from the other side, Bouwmeester shoots one on net, and Niemi with the save. Thornton weaves to the front of the net, and a good play by Pietrangelo to get it away from Thornton. Still in, though, and Braun gets it back to Joe Thornton. Back to Braun. Shot, tip, Pavelski, or Hurdle trying to find it. Thornton overskates it, back for Hurdle. Scramble in front of the net. Back for Braun and over to Vlasic, and he can't hold it in. Send it back into San Jose territory. Brendan Dillon will whip it far side, and Goodrow back on it again with some skating room. Goodrow has a look, takes the shot, stopped by Allen, and he lunges out to get his glove over top the rebound. And Tennyson, with help from Joe Thornton, able to get it deep. Now Hurdle. And Thornton behind the net. Gets it to his forehand. In front for Pavelski. And again, Pavelski has that pass go off his stick.
One giveaway coming into the third period. They've been smart tonight.
Thornton from Hurdle. Joe takes a shot. Another. And Jake Allen drags that left pad and makes the stop. Dillon to the net. Allen with the catch. And now broken up by Vlasic.
That's why General Manager Doug Armstrong really working on the depth of this team, the third and fourth lines.
Couture's wrist shot handled by Allen. Play for his native Switzerland at the World Juniors. It'll be his third time there. Toronto and Montreal sharing the junior tournament as Allen catches that shot from the angle. Shot by Shattenkirk. Oshie has it. And he fans, and Hurdle gets it back. Pavelski, Allen the save, and the rebound goes just wide. The shot from Bouwmeester goes wide. Oshie to Backus. He'll take the shot. Niemi the save. Rebound comes to the Sharks, and it's Wingle. Goodrow again, up the boards for Shepard. James Shepard trying to get the puck flat.
Tough to beat two guys, and
shot by Burns, handcuffed Allen, but he still made the save. Burns to Wingles. And he'll play it into the St. Louis zone to the corner for Marleau. Shepard lost his footing, lost the puck. Now Steve Ott, whose goal, his first of the year, is the difference in this game.
It's an opportunity to get off the ice.
Thornton back to the point. His Hurdle, he slaps one that's blocked by Reeves. The one-timer blocked in front of the Blues net, and Allen gets his glove down on the bid. Tim tips it ahead and into the zone for Thornton. Joe Thornton on the near side boards, leaned on by Bouwmeester, comes off the boards with the puck. Here's Vlasic, shoots, scores! The Sharks tie it up with 20.6 seconds to go.
Vlasic's going to get the goal. It's Thornton out battling Bouwmeester. 2:19's going at it. And there's the shot. There's a distraction by Pavelski. I'm not sure if he got it. And there's the reaction from the San Jose Sharks bench.
That'll bring us to the end of regulation. And the San Jose Sharks have earned a point, and they waited until the final 21 seconds to earn that point.
Good communication by the Sharks. Vlasic didn't have anything up ice. Reversed it back to Bond.
Here's Marleau with speed down the right wing side. Marleau cuts to the net, and it's saved by Allen. To Couture, back to Byrne. Pavelski waiting on it, 40 to go in overtime. Byrne shoots, Brent Burns wins it in overtime.
Well, how do you do? A late goal by the Sharks.